Hi, this is Chris at the Wandering Bull. Today we're going to compare different bead techniques throughout the region of North America, and the different tribes used similar techniques but ended up with different results. So I have a variety of samples in front of me, some old, some new, and let's talk about them. So this loom is, I think it's like 150 beads across. Obviously, I've never finished this project. It's been going for a little while. So here's a loom technique. You apply all the beads to your thread, go underneath these, and then slide your needle on top, and it sandwiches the beads between these warp threads. So one technique, whole bunch of different looms out there. So this is a bag front to a bandolier bag, very similar to this, missing everything, the shoulder strap, the bag itself. A great example of loom work, probably 1880s, 1890s. This wampum belt is done in glass beads, and the Europeans were bringing over glass wampum beads to this country as early as 1638. The Dutch brought them into Boston area, and then they moved from that area west. So this is another wampum belt, nice and wide, done on hemp. So these threads are hemp cord opposed to cotton thread. Nice heavy belt. These three pieces of beadwork I have here were all fancy dance sets from the 1970s, done on a loom. And like this, see the warp threads hanging down. So then it was beaded to the point, and then peyote stitched the warp threads. So if I move to this bag here, this is a copy of an Eastern Woodlands, probably 1750 style bag, and wampum beads again with a Thunderbird, brass cones, deer hair, a nice wide panel. And note the variety of beads. That these are wampum beads, they're little short beads, and these are wampum beads, they're longer. So the traders in this country were ordering beads from Europe, correspondence through letters being shipped over there with a ship that had sails over to Europe, saying, oh, I want blue beads and I want them this long, but when you got the blue beads, they were this long. So whatever you ordered, you didn't necessarily get, and that applies for today importing beads as well. So a nice dark brick red with that Thunderbird. Even the strap is done on a loom with, instead of cotton thread, this is done with brain tan, the warp threads, and then the beads are applied. This last bag that I have here is a great beaded bag right around the Great Lakes, probably north of the Great Lakes. With this, and you see this motif, this design, it's kind of in the form of an X. It's an old style design that when they started beading these big bags, they incorporated that X pattern in their bag. Sometimes there'd just be one big X in the center, and that X obviously loses, I mean, it's not a straight X. But that is an old design, beaded on a loom, applied to this backing, the nice canvas backing. So the beadwork's done separately, then applied to the bag. And you can see it's bound. There's some beadwork around the edge, and there's also some applique floral stitch right across the top. Done on black velvet. The velvet obviously has seen better days. It's worn just in time that velvet falls apart. Different tribes throughout the country use the same technique, but their end result is very different. Chris at the Wandering Bull, thanks for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. 1-800-430-2855. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for watching.